on the state of the nation. Let's listen in.
Investments that are viable. Yet, we have our leaders crisscrossing the country talking about an impeachment that will never be there. Yani sisi wa Kenya tumekubali tu kuwekwa kwa kipindi baada ya ingine. Ametuweka kwa kipindi na ameenda nje. When we had demonstrations as Azimio, we wanted to impeach the entire Ruto regime. When you were saying Ruto must go, it is Ruto is not the Ruto the person. It is Ruto na vifaranga yake yote na serikali yake yote. Hii sasa wanaona wakipidua kuanza kupeleka kwa mtu moja, it is to divert our attention that again on the 25th of June this year, Gen Z impeached parliament. Gen Z impeached the KK administration. We are talking about impeachments while young people, even today, are being abducted. Hatujaabiwa mpaka wa leo, zile miili ambazo zilipatikana kule Kwale, zilikuwa saa kina nani, zilikuwa gapi. And we have agreed to be taken on a kipindi ambacho hakina maana. The sole objective of hii maneno yote mnaona, it is how can one man called Samoei Ruto survive until 2027 and after. And that is why wale ambao wanaongea mambo ya impeachment wameelekeshwa kwa mlima peke yake. He is so scared of the numbers from the mountain that put him in power, that now that it is clear to him that hata watoto wenyewe wanajua yeye ni muongo. Sijui kama umeenda kwa nursery school msikie watoto wakiiba. Ukisema kitu wanaiba, Ruto ni muongo. Ruto ni... That's the song that you find in the morning when you go to Sunday school classrooms. Kwa mlima hakuna mtu wako kwa uda.
Right, that is Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni. Of course, we'll be giving you the details of that in our subsequent bulletins here at K24. Now, religious leaders in Siaya County, led by the chairman of Siaya County Church, have church leaders rather, Forum Archbishop James Opio, says that the discord which is currently being demonstrated by the top leadership of this country is unhealthy. He says that the deputy president should stop washing their dirty linen in public and instead look for the president privately so that they may iron out their differences.
They can solve their problems in private, because you know, when the two bulls are fighting, who gets the injury is the grass. And therefore, I'm appealing to His Excellency, the Deputy President, and those who are on that line, please let us tame our tongues and then give the President the honor that is due for them. And this is not only on those who are on the deputy side. I'm talking about all the politicians, whether you support whichever way, but let us talk things that can unite people together.
I would request the President and his deputy, being the Christians and people from the household of faith, that they should talk to one another in private, because even their spouses are from the background of faith. So they can consult and talk together and consult and bring peace to the nation. Up to now, what's going on is a confusion. And it is even confusing the church, because we don't know who to pray for. We don't know whether to pray for the deputy or the president.
What we are seeing is just a manifestation that the said unity of the two leaders was built on deceit. It was not genuine, and it's being manifested just 2 years down the line. They were not genuine, and they are still not genuine. That's why they find it very difficult to work together. They went to churches. What I'm appealing is that they should stop using the pulpit to propagate their differences. It is hurting the church, it's hurting everybody, and we condemn it. Like yesterday, I was seeing people in the church naming names of people who are not there as the castigators and the drafters of the impeachment motion. It is bad, it is wrong to be done in the church. Let the church be used to for religious activities, worship.
Right, away from that. Kalunga's quarters in Suritia village in Rongai sub-county in Nakuru County held peaceful protests over an allegedly grabbed land that was meant for their settlement. Now the squatters, majority of whom were casual laborers in the coffee farm, claimed their plight started when the owner of the land, a white settler by the name Bernardo, left the country. The squatters now want the president and his deputy to intervene in helping settle the matter.
These are the residents of Isoi Ward in Rongai sub-county in Nakuru County. The villagers, most of whom are squatters, are protesting for what they term their rights. The squatters faulted the security agencies in the area harassment through their baseless arrests. Led by the area elder, the residents expressed their fears after unknown youth stormed the area, injuring some of the villagers.
Vijana walikuja wakaandamana na polisi wawili ya Rongai. Wakaenda kufika kule wale watu wanaishi kule pande ile. Wakaanza kurusha watu mishale kwa barabara. Karibu watu wagonge mtoto. Sasa hapo ndio watu walikasirika. Kwa nini watu wanaruhusiwa kutoka huko yote mpaka hapa na wamekuja na silaha mpaka huko kijiji yetu. Sasa askari walikuja kufukuza watu kwa manyumba. Wakaanzia mwisho huko reli. Wakafukuza watu ya Pandele wakaenda Ngoga. Wakafukuza ya Pandele waende forest. Tunaomba rais wetu, Rais Ruto, pamoja na makamu yake Kashagwa, aingilie kati na atusaidie squatters.
Another resident, Ms. Susan Lokero, called on the government through the relevant ministries to take quick action and come to the rescue of the squatters whose lives they claimed are in danger.
Tunalilia haki yetu. Tunaomba serikali ingilie kati na iweze kutusaidia kwa sababu sisi ni Wakenya na tupewe haki yetu. Tunataka haki yetu na tusisumbuliwe na polisi. Hata Gachagua aingilie kati.
Askari wametukosesha amani sana kwa sababu hata vijana wetu ambao wanashikwa hakuna haki. Unaenda unaitishwa shilingi nusu milioni 1,500 pesa ambao hatuna kabisa. Hata mkituangalia hivi nguo yenyewe haijapita shilingi 500. Lakini sasa 1,500 utatoa wapi?
Magdalene Jemuta expressed her painful ordeal after narrating the arrest of his husband, leaving her to provide for her 7 children.
Sijui kama ni haki kwa serikali polisi kuja kupiga marisasi katikati ya kijiji. Na hapa kwetu ni kama msituni, watu hawajaisikia risasi. Wengine wameumia wakikimbia. Polisi wanatupiga kila siku. Hata saa hii kama si mambo ingine tungekuwa mbioni saa hii.
The squatters demanded for justice from the government, calling for a permanent solution to their problems. Anthony Kwemoi, K24 TV.
All right, away from that, 2 women were on Monday arraigned at Kibera Court for allegedly colluding with another lady to beat up a Kilimani businesswoman. Now the suspects, Ryan Abubakar Ali and Hibo Mahmoud Abdullahi, appeared before Senior Principal Magistrate Samson Temu to face assault charges. The court threatened to cancel the bond of Fihima Yusuf Abdullahi, who failed to turn up on the ground that she was unwell. Now, the accused persons are said to have jointly, on July 25th this year, assaulted the complainant at an apartment in Kilimani, Nairobi, occasioning her bodily harm. The court had, through their lawyer, that the first accused person was unwell and provided a medical document in court to prove her case, with both the lawyers, victims and prosecution dismissing the documents. The suspects were released on a 10,000 cash bail with a surety of the same amount.
How long if the courts are to be open today, how long is the investigation need to take?
They are coming back in 2 weeks.
With the funds?
Yes. With the documents they are supplying to you, meaning they will come and say we have investigated, we didn't find anything, or we found something, this is it, ask for this.
The funds are?
Yes, 2 weeks. everything. They are coming back with the phones, with everything in 2 weeks.
Now, President William Ruto now says the government is improving Kenya's laws and policies to meet the requirements of international investors. He made the remarks during the U.S.-Kenya Business and Investment Roundtable organized by the Corporate Council on Africa on the sidelines of the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly, where he noted that an improved business environment combined with our country's well-educated and trained workforce and abundant renewable energy resources makes Kenya the ideal destination for trade and investment.
That Kenya will co-host the inaugural World Chamber Federation Africa Summit in Nairobi from April 9 to 11 next year, alongside the International Chamber of Commerce and the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That is yet another opportunity for you to find a space where you will speak to the African business people combined with business people from across the world in one sitting and explore opportunities that would help us drive trade, investment, and many opportunities as we look into the future. Let me confirm to you one final thing, that Kenya is a robustly democratic country. You have no risk of anybody appropriating your business. We have a very strong judiciary. We have a...
All right, 25 minutes past the hour. That's where we wrap it up here on K24 Newscast. Thank you once again for making time for this program, entrusting us to bring you up to speed with the latest. Now you're up to date. And the details of this particular stories, of course, will be coming your way in our subsequent bulletins. That is at 4, 7, and 9. So keep it K24. Our sign language interpreter has been Margaret Nyambura. On behalf of everyone that made it a success this hour, I do want to thank you so much for watching. My name is Brian Amwai.